Like 2006, 2007 was sort of a bittersweet year for me. I continued to work at Walmart, and you know, the job there was okay, except, well, let's just put it this way: if you work at a fast food restaurant, um, you may say to yourself, man, you may complain that they want you to go, they're asking you to push yourself and go so fast at doing certain things, making the food and everything, that you just can't keep up. Well, the job I had at Walmart was, well, was just like that, in a way. As an unloader, you basically had to unload almost 20, sometimes altogether 5,000, you know, 5,000, 5,000, if you will, pieces, if not 7,500 pieces, 7,500 pieces, 5,000, 1,500, whatever you want to call it, pieces out of unloading trucks. And this is not just counting, and this is counting pallets of dog food, pallets, with display stands and everything. I mean, you name it. And I did this for about like I said, a little over a year. My main focus, though, was to get a job, was to save up some money, keep the job I had, transfer to a store here in California. And it looked like things were going my way. And and like I said, things did look like they were going my way. I ended up, well, let's just say, I ended up doing a good job and everything. I mean, you know, I was always there. One of the things about 2007 that I liked is I was still able to, every now and then when I could, be on YouTube. You know, that was the one thing, because like I said, I'd gotten on YouTube the year before, but didn't last long the first time, and now the second time it was lasting a lot longer, because now I was kind of reading the guidelines, reading in between the lines, if you will, of what was legal and what wasn't. So, I was able to enjoy that. I really was able to enjoy that. And, during my time at Walmart, during the year I had with them, it didn't just allow me, because the schedule we had when I first started working with them was 2 to 11. Well, sometimes for me, because of my part-time deal, it was like 4 to 11 or 2 to 8. It all depended. And one of the things that I liked about working at Walmart is that when they had midnight releases, I was always there to get like the first copy of a movie. This, for example, was one of the reasons. In fact, I did a video on this, which was part of my old account prior to this one, where I talked about getting something else from Walmart that a lot of fans had been waiting for in 2007. And what that was, if you excuse me for a second, what that was this. Basically, fans like myself had gotten word about this coming out, and I thought to myself, ooh, I work at Walmart, I might be able to get it. And I remember I was in the back, in the loading area, back area, and they had these panels, I guess you could say, for certain departments. So, and myself and the other unloaders always worked in some of these areas, kind of cleaning them out, restocking stuff in the back and things like that. And I remember I looked in one of the boxes that had the, videos, the DVDs that had not been, officially released or put out for people to buy. And I looked in this one little box, and I opened it up, because I thought I saw something in there familiar. I opened it up, took a sneak peek, and I found this in there. I even did a video on it. And I even did a video of where it was going to be, you know, displayed at for buying and everything. So what happened is I got off at 10 that night because of my schedule, like I said, because of my part-time schedule. And I waited for about 2 hours. I went to McDonald's, had something to eat, just waited around, and then came back in. And as soon as they brought out all the boxes, all the display stuff with the big time DVDs and stuff, I went to the box that I knew it was in, reached in because they had it open, grabbed myself a copy of this, and walked out, and walked off to the cashier counter. And I remember doing a video of it, walking in Walmart, and say, "Okay, everybody, look, I finally got it. Here it is, right here." You know, just looking at the camera, saying, "Yeah, yep, it's right here. It's right here. I got it." And then I remember going home and doing a video of me opening it, I think, and displaying it, doing pictures, because I was happy. You know, I was happy. I was a fan of this show, and I was happy it was finally officially out on DVD. The one thing about my time at Walmart that made it kind of superficial for me was the fact that I think this was one of the copies I purchased there. I had purchased an additional 2 copies. One of them I sent to, I think it was my nephew or my cousin or my niece, I can't really remember. One I sent to Rachel Avery, Rafaela XD, as a thank you for what she had done previously with the VCDs and everything. And I bought myself a copy to kind of keep, you know, in display. So in other words, this here had never ever been opened. The one I watch has been opened. But this one here, as you can see, has never been opened. And that was one of the benefits about and that was one of the good things about 2007 for me when I worked at Walmart. The fact that I was able to get things like this and this almost before anybody else. In fact, I truly believe in my heart that I was the first person in Lawrence, Kansas to have this. I truly believe that. And here's a secret. This actually started selling out a lot because I barely saw any of them when I went to work every day. But again, you know, 2007 was it was an okay year for me. It was bittersweet a little bit too because my plans to come back out here were kind of dashed a little bit, you know, for a while. The stores that were interested in getting me, like the one in Modesto, they wanted me in August, and financially I couldn't make it in August. Then the next store that wanted me was when I was going to come out here, and that was the one in Livermore, California. But that kind of paralleled, if you will, with the schedule my mom has with her job. So unfortunately, I guess in a way I kind of voluntarily or involuntarily quit Walmart, and I never wanted to. So, but anyway, you know, that's what happened with 2007. I was able to, and so that's what's happened with 2007 so far. I mean, I was still able to do videos. I had to take a hiatus because I was moving, and I'd not yet had established cable or anything in my room that you see here, so I had to wait a while before I could get back on YouTube and resume what I was doing and let everybody know, hey, I'm here in Cali now. You know, but yeah, you know, it was a bittersweet year. Lost my job, didn't want to. Got to be back with my family, spend Thanksgiving and Christmas, and you know, it was just a great feeling. Bittersweet because I lost my job, but an okay feeling. And 2008 would definitely be a year of, a year of discovery again, trying to find a job and everything, and kind of get used to, readjusted to life out here. But yeah, 2007 for me was a bittersweet but good year.